I want to put Unique down too. But unlike you, I gotta come up with a way to get these Afghan motherfuckers off us.
What about the competition out there?
Ain't no competition.
Right here, the most cold-blooded motherfucker I ever known.
Put him down or I put you down. I heard this new guy putting Dawn.
Can't trust us.
I just keep hearing about him. My new business partner. He's got one of them nicknames you people love so much. Around the way, they call me Breeze. Everybody else need to get the fuck out the way.
Know what they say about family, man? Can't live with them, can't live with them.
You do this, there ain't no turning back.
Already, ain't no turning back.
This was just the beginning. Who I ended up being. This is a Southside Jamaica Queen story.
Welcome back, Top Notch Gang, to another video. As we're getting closer to the premiere of Raising Kanan season 5, the last and final season of the show, we've obviously been receiving way more teasers, trailers, previews, promos, showing us what's set to take place in this upcoming final season. As we get closer, it's pretty much all but confirmed that our boy Lulu is out of here, and I think that's reaffirmed in these new teaser scenes we get of Rock and Marvin talking. There's conversation currently happening in the power community talking about Marvin wearing Lou's chains, everything like that. We're gonna break that down because I don't know how verifiable or real that theory is, but also I want to talk about Marvin going on his way to get revenge or take a Unique, and how this leads to a shootout with Breeze, how Breeze impact will be felt right away once him and Kanan join forces, their whole takeover, enterprise, everything they're gonna do, and how they bump heads with Rock and Marvin throughout the season, but focusing on the shootout because I believe it's gonna take place actually in episode 1 of this upcoming season. So enough talking, you guys go ahead and leave a like, comment, subscribe, and let's get right into it. So to kick shit off, Lulu's dead, because it's gonna lead into the shootout between Marvin and Breeze. But first off, you're getting no teasers, no trailers, no promos, or anything surrounding our boy Lou, and we basically know what this means. But coming off the back of last season, it makes sense. Him re-entering the game, going to have the conversation with Rock, and her sending him on a mission to kidnap Vanessa and Unique's son. That's going to be a problem, obviously, going into this season, because Unique, I believe, is the one who takes him out. He is gonna arrive at Rock's house looking to stop Kanan from killing Rock, but I think he gets caught in a crossfire, as we can see in a specific scene. Looks like he's running, trying to get away, possibly gets hit. I think it makes a lot of sense due to other teasers, scenes, and trailers we've been getting. We hear Jukebox in one scene saying, "I just thought that we was untouchable," and Kanan tells her nobody's untouchable.
I just thought we was untouchable.
Nobody's untouchable.
And I think this is her talking about the Thomas family, because no matter what they went through, the problems they had with one another, somehow they always survived together. So I think she's representing the Thomas family in the wake of Lou's death. And I think that makes a lot of sense why we're also getting a funeral in episode 1 as well. And we see Rock there, obviously we outside talking to Kanan. We see Kanan looking down at a casket, everything like that. So it's looking more than likely that this is definitely Lou. The same reason we saw Rock and Marvin both visiting a gravesite sometime this season as well. I think it makes sense why Marvin is so keen on going look for and taking out Unique, because Unique is someone who's gonna do it. We see it all in the description synopsis for each of the episodes, talking about Marvin looking to hunt down Unique. We see it in the trailers, him at his tailor shop breaking shit, smashing shit, everything like that. And we see him even questioning Kanan about it in a new teaser as well. And Kanan saying Unique gonna win. He know because him and Breeze are taking all his shit, his territory, and he not doing nothing about it. Now all this obviously brings us to the shootout with Breeze. I think we hear in the new teaser as well.
I know you busy playing Truck Turner, Shaft, or whoever the fuck you think you are right now, but I still gotta figure out how to get us paid. I wanna put Unique down too. But unlike you, I gotta come up with a way to get these Afghan motherfuckers off us.
Basically saying he just going head first in for the smoke. He's shooting up everything. He's looking for the smoke. And she's saying that's not the play right now. And I think this is because in his conversation with Kanan, he said that was y'all on that specific street last night. And that's the territory that Unique used to own, because once again, Kanan just admitted that they were taking all his territory and he not doing nothing about it. So I think more than likely Marvin went there looking for Unique and ran into Breeze actually, and they get into this shootout. Now there's a few reasons I believe this is what's gonna take place. One, the description talking about Breeze talks about him making an impact and an impression right away and getting head first into the game. He's gonna start building his enterprise immediately, and we see him talking about it in a new teaser conversation with Kanan.
We join our crews and expand your shit. You're gonna have corners, buildings, and territories. You was a business before. Now you a corporation.
But also the fact that in the new promo trailers, we hear in one, Marvin's like, who is Breeze?
Time to finally meet Breeze. Who the is Breeze?
Once again, I think this is in the aftermath of them getting into that shootout and right before his conversation with Kanan. But we also hear Stefano saying this guy with this new nickname you guys love so much, once again representing Breeze. We hear the niggas underneath Kanan saying there's this new guy putting people on, once again representing Breeze.
I heard this new guy putting on. Can't trust us. I just keep hearing about him. My new business partner. He's got one of them nicknames you people love so much. Around the way, they call me Breeze.
So his name is already ringing bells in the streets, and I think this shootout between him and Marvin amplifies it, because Marvin's gonna realize that's Kanan's partner. That's when he's telling Kanan, I don't give a fuck who Breeze is or who you think you is, y'all some Pop Warner team and everything like that. I think this is setting up all that. So that scene where we see of Breeze in a promo trailer saying we was just having fun, I wouldn't be surprised if this was after the shootout with Marvin. Marvin was pinned down, had to leave, everything like that. And once again, this leads into the conversation between him and Kanan. So this is officially setting all of this off. And it's interesting because in the teaser with Rock and Marvin, once again, she talks about, or they talk about, have they spoke to Stefano, and Rock was like, Stefano said we can't step foot in Queens, basically we get knocked off, and we know Stefano is gonna be in business with Kanan and Breeze this season, as well as Snaps and Pops. So that's gonna create more conflict of interest to the point where it's war basically between the two sides, and this leads of course to the fight between Marvin and Kanan. We're gonna see how that plays out or transpires. If Kanan specifically doesn't have anything to do with Lou's death, what reason is Marvin doing this? But of course this leads to Kanan and Breeze getting their revenge in some way, shape, or form. We see Kanan with a bruised up, messed up eye. Breeze saying, "You not scared of nothing, huh?" And Kanan like, "I'm scared of me."
You ain't scared of nobody.
Scared of me.
But we also get a specific scene of someone pulling a gun to Kanan's head where his eye is still messed up. So this is an aftermath of his fight with Marvin, and I originally predicted that this person in this scene was Jukebox. So some people having different opinions, but I think it makes sense if he takes out Marvin himself after that fight, he goes get revenge, that it would make sense to me that Jukebox is the one doing this. We saw Jukebox in the last season tell Aisha the only reason she hasn't left New York yet is because of Marvin.
Now I know this is where I'm supposed to be.
There's nothing for you in New York. You've said that like a million times.
My father's here. He changed. For me. My dad didn't leave me. So I can't leave him.
Her dad, he changed for her, he stayed for her, so she wants to stay for him. So if she's not going to be in Power Origins, I think it makes sense that Kanan takes out Marvin in this war, this escalation, everything that's going on. This leads to Jukebox of course leaving. Rock, she goes down in some way, shape, or form, as we hear in the trailer. Breeze say your mom's out the way, everybody else gotta go. They're just gonna be completely taken over. The downfall of the Thomas family, we all come to expect it this season, and at this point it's definitely gonna happen. Overall though, that's it for this video. I'm not gonna lie, every time a new promo, teaser, trailer, anything comes out, my hype for this new season gets higher and higher. I think this definitely has the potential to be the best season, and Breeze, I'm not gonna lie, should be more winning me over. I was iffy, sketchy at first, but the more I see, the more I'm looking like, okay, this is gonna be a banger. I really want to see Jukebox's involvement. Marvin gets his revenge. I know my dude Marvin is gonna die this season. I know he's my favorite character, so I definitely think he's a lot of other people's favorite character as well. I just can't wait to see how all this plays out. But I don't even think I talked about the chain theory. I seen people talking about that Marvin is wearing Lou's chain. I didn't really talk about it though, because when I went back last season and even season 1, Marvin was always wearing 2 chains and it looked like the same too, but Lou kind of does wear one that looks similar to the one in the back. I don't know. I didn't want to dive too much deep into it if the theory wasn't really true, but that's where that idea is coming from. As usual though, you guys can leave a like, comment, subscribe, give me your predictions, your theories, everything down below. But I'm out.